Hi everyone, I'm Steph, the medical lead from Cobra Training. Welcome to another Trauma Tuesday. Hi everyone, today we're going to talk about tourniquet application. So here's your scenario today. You're faced with a casualty who has a major external hemorrhage. This time it's on their lower arm. So you've already applied direct pressure, hopefully using that stiletto effect that we talked about in the previous video. However, the patient is still bleeding. So now it's time to reach for one of these, tourniquet. At Cobra Training, we have two different types. We've got the CAT tourniquet, or the combat application tourniquet, and the soft T, which is the Special Operations Forces tactical tourniquet. I'm going to start off with the CAT, just because it's designed for self-application, so it's easier to demonstrate. So say I've got this nasty wound here, I've tried my direct pressure with the stiletto effect, it's not working very well, so I'm getting my tourniquet. It needs to go onto skin, so we need to remove any clothing that's around, either by cutting or tearing, etc. The tourniquet then needs to go directly above the wound, just a couple of centimetres is fine. It can go on a double boned limb, doesn't need to go on single bone anymore, that's been proved by military data. And applying it then, so because it's a self-application, I can literally just pull it really tight using the straps and then securing the Velcro. And then I want to just tighten it off with the windlass here. Now, when you use the windlass, don't be tempted to just put it as tightly as possible. Top tip is just do one little twist and check to see whether they're still bleeding. If they're still bleeding, then consider another twist and check, and so on and so forth. If the bleeding is then controlled, we want to secure it here and then make a note of the time. This is really, really important. So current evidence suggests that tourniquets can be on a limb for around 2 hours, and then from then onwards it can start to cause ischemic injury. So it's really, really important you know when this is applied. So that is the combat application tourniquet. Now, we'll just quickly get this one off, like so. And then we'll do a little comparison with the soft T. So as you can probably see, hopefully from the video, is that this is different material. So there's no Velcro, it's a nice smooth material. When you apply it, the same method, you can either put it just through the limb like so, or you can also use the D-rings here that they unclip, and then you can either wrap it around a limb and then attach it back on. A top tip when applying a tourniquet, whether it's a CAT or whether it's a soft T, is don't be tempted to use the buckle to pull it tight. I see a lot of candidates and students doing this, and when you're stressed and you're losing your fine motor skills, especially with the Velcro ones, it can get caught in here. So a top tip is to hold onto the windlass, hold onto the strap, and then pull in the opposite direction. It's a really nice smooth way of applying a tourniquet. And again, if you're using a soft T, once this has been applied, get your windlass and start to tighten, one twist, checking to see whether it's controlled the bleeding. If it's not, another twist, and so on and so forth. Secure this one, there's a little tap here, so you just pop it in like so. Hopefully you can see there. If that's not controlled the bleeding, despite twisting it as hard as it will go, you can then apply a second tourniquet above the original one. Again, making a note of the time it went on, and then making sure that's included in your handover to the major trauma centre.